how to stay motivated. And I love the concrete things that you do, Felice, to stay motivated and just stay in your body and in the present. Rosalind, did you also have any suggestions?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I think the what we look at cultures of dignity is there is a way to define happiness that directly correlates to motivation, and it's a big concept. But then, if we can do it on a day-to-day basis, it gets more granular. So the way we define happiness is not having no conflict or being able to go to prom or having all the things that you expected to have. Um, and I also just want to put a little thing on that, which is that some of those rituals that we got so used to doing had lost a lot of their meaning for a lot of people. So I want to, before the pandemic. So I want to highlight that because I think it's really important about how do we actually take this as an opportunity to reclaim meaning in our lives and the relationships we have with people. But the way that we define happiness is that you have a sense of purpose, you have meaning beyond oneself, you're contributing to something beyond oneself, that you have meaningful social connection, that you have a curiosity about something, that you're curious about, what you're learning. That would be cool in school to actually, be curious and have a sense of, oh, this is why I'm learning what I'm learning. I can apply it to my life now. I get to apply it. I can see how I would apply it later. And then the last one is a place to process and find peace. And so if you have those things, if you are looking to have those things, if that's your foundation, that's a foundation that you can sort of sit on. And then what I'm asking you, the person who wrote in, to do is to then get more specific about that. So I'm not asking you to then become this thing of like, oh, I have to do all of these things every day. It's another thing to, have a goal to meet or an expectation. It's for you about what is going to make you feel connected and present in this world today. And therefore, what is going to motivate you? Because you're motivated when you see the purpose of what you're doing. And so I would take a moment for the person who wrote in to write down, go to somewhere where it's quiet and somewhere you really hopefully will not be interrupted for like 5 minutes, and put your phone away and don't put it on your phone also. Because if you have it near your phone, you will be tempted to pick it up. And I would like for you to think about what an answer to those questions of what gives you purpose, what are you curious about, what gives you meaningful social connection, what gives you a place to process and find peace. And then I want you to then connect it to the places in your life or the schoolwork that you're having the hardest, biggest challenges of being motivated. And then I want you to try and make a bridge between the answers that you had about what makes you happy and the challenges that you have about being motivated. And if you can identify one thing, one connection, then it gives you a different kind of grounding when you're feeling like, oh, this is so boring. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm so tired. I can't stand being in my house anymore. Or whatever are the very good reasons that you feel distracted right now.